In this video, we'll be looking at some of the things that Jurgen Klopp has said, or some of the things that he hasn't said, with a little bit of helpful advice from our ex-football team captain Hettie here, and we'll also be doing a bit of a keep you up competition right throughout the video just to keep you entertained as well. Enjoy! Welcome back to another one of our lockdown sessions on the YouTube. We have, first off, our shout out to Toby, our first commenter from last week. Hi Toby.
Hi Toby.
And we've also, following last week, we've had a bit of fun after our 30-day challenge video last week. If you haven't seen it, do check out the link in the description. And also, we've had some interaction from that because we've been doing our song challenge.
We have, and you on Instagram can send us your songs as well and join in with the song challenge. So thank you to Luke and Ruby and Elliot and Isabel and hopefully many more of you that are going to be joining in over the coming days.
Great, keep it coming. If you've been enjoying that, do let us know in the comments. And we're having fun with that. We really are.
Actually.
We are. Cool. But on with this video though. In this video today, we're going to be having a great time meeting Jurgen Klopp and hearing some things that maybe he has to say, and a bit of keepy ups. But first, our question from our Rooted pack of cards. So our question from Rooted this week is, what couldn't you live without? Why not pop your answer in the comments? Have a think, what couldn't you live without? Maybe you're watching this because you saw the title and that thing for you is football. Or maybe it's something completely different. Maybe it's your phone. Oh, good one.
Food.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
whatever you think it is, do put your answer in the comments. And that is our question from Rooted for this time. What couldn't you live without?
So I'm feeling a bit football-y today because people are out celebrating. So I thought I would challenge my husband, who is very much like football illiterate, if that's a word, to a kick-ups competition just to see how poorly he will do. So have a look and see how badly he did.
So that is just how badly I did. And if you want to see just how well Hettie thrashed me at our kick-up competition, then do keep watching this video because we'll slip in little bits of her kick-ups as we go.
So, speaking of football, you can't think about football right now without mentioning that Liverpool won the Premier League!
Wow, incredible. Well, how? See, the thing I don't get though, I'm going to sound stupid now, but how did they win when they weren't even playing the game that won them the league? That's just like, what?
Okay, right. So basically, they were just really far ahead of everyone else. So out of 31 games, they'd won 28, they lost 1 and drew 2. Like they were just like miles ahead. They were like 25 or so points ahead of the last people in second place at one point, and it's like the earliest win in like recorded history. Wow, it's pretty cool. That,
so they won because that team could never make up the points.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of a bit of a way of winning. Like you don't win by winning a game and being like, "Whoa, we won!" Like, "Whoa!" It's like a bit like, oh, we won.
Oh, look at that.
Because they lost, you know. But everybody is like, not everybody, but a lot of people, particularly obviously Liverpool fans, are like whoop whoop about Jurgen Klopp. People love Klopp.
Jurgen Klopp.
Like, he's a good guy, isn't he?
He does sound like a great guy.
Yeah, I hear a lot of great things about him and his leadership and, you know, all that.
Speaking of that then, let's cut straight to our game. Today our game is Klopp or Flop. We're going to be looking at a few comments that Klopp may or may not have said. And if it's Klopp, then it's Klopp. If it wasn't Klopp, then it's Flop. Klopp or Flop. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
First comment, was this Klopp or was it a flop?
Only silly idiots stand on the floor.
Okay, was that a clop or a flop? A clop or a flop? Ooh, it was actually a clop!
Hey, it was a clop.
That was a clop.
And, well, you see, he didn't actually just say that.
No.
There was a bit more to it. What he actually said was...
We feel down now, but we have to stand up. Only silly idiots stay on the floor and wait for the next defeat.
And he showed that in the Europa League quarter-finals when Liverpool came back from being 3-0 down to winning 4-3.
Wow. I mean, that's a good tip.
Like, don't just stay on the floor. Get up, crack on, try again.
Love it.
I like that.
Okay, quote number 2. Was this a clop or a flop? What do you think?
You'll win every match if you do a celebratory dance before the game.
Okay, was it a clop or a flop? Was it him? Was it not? Ooh, it was actually a flop.
He didn't say that.
He did
Although
not.
we do know he likes to dance.
He does.
You've probably seen that video around on the internet.
Yeah,
Good lad.
What a lad.
But actually, what he really said about winning was...
If you want to win, you have to accept that there are occasions where you might lose.
Yeah, like you have to just accept there are times when you might lose.
That's good advice.
You're not going to win every game.
You're not.
So if you want to, then you might as well just not bother in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite important, really.
Yeah.
You're probably going to lose at some point.
Good advice.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, quote number 3. Was this a clop or a flop?
I'm a Christian. I have to say I believe in God.
Was it a clop or a flop? What do you think? Clop or a flop? Ooh, clop or a flop? Well, it was actually a clop.
It was a clop. It was a clop. I like that.
I like that he's so open about something that's so important to him. That's really good. He's not ashamed to talk. That's great.
Yeah, because for a lot of us, if we find a video really enjoyable or funny, like this video, you might find funny or enjoyable, we would share it with our friends, like you could do with this video, and we'd be like, oh whoa, you gotta check this out. Or for us, you might have seen in a previous video that if we like a restaurant, we tell people about it.
We do actually.
But with something really important to us, like something like Klopp's faith, he shares it. Do we share the things that are really important to us, or do we shy away from it?
So, following Klopp's advice then, if there's something that is a big issue to you, we like to create a safe space to explore that. And so why don't you drop your big issue in the comments below? Drop your big issue. What is your big issue? So, number 4. Was this a clop or a flop?
Fail in the most beautiful way.
What do you think? Was it a clop or a flop? A clop or a flop? Clop or a flop? It was a clop! It was a clop!
It was. You see, last year, Liverpool beat Barcelona 4-0 to qualify for the Champions League final. And then they beat Spurs 2-0. Woo!
Whoa,
but
that's good.
Before the game, this is what Klopp said.
We want to celebrate the Champions League campaign either with a proper finish or another goal. That is the plan. Just try. If we can do it, then wonderful. If not, then fail in the most beautiful way.
I like that.
That's pretty good, that.
It's like, if you're going to fail whilst doing your best. You know, like that goal where you score and you're like, yes, I scored a goal, but we didn't win. Like, it's great to keep going and keep trying.
I mean, I
rarely
score a goal.
Yeah, that's right.
And so, you know, I would just quit there and then, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
but, you know,
don't do that.
I still, keep going. Try your
best. You're gonna fail. Fail in the most beautiful way.
Okay, quote number 5. Is this a clop or a flop?
Enjoyment doesn't matter. Just win.
Was it a clop or a flop? What do you think? Clop or a flop? Clop or a flop or a flop? It was a flop! course it was a flop.
Because he doesn't say things like that.
No, he doesn't. Like, quite the opposite.
Enjoyment matters to him.
It does.
He likes a bit of sideline theatrics. Apparently he always has. It's a thing that he's very well known for. So what he actually said was this.
Our game is built on a very, very good organisation. On the other hand, it must be very lively. Be brave, try something. They are smart enough to know that you cannot win a football game only using unbelievable skills. That makes no sense. For us, it's about winning plus entertaining.
I like that. I like all of these.
Yeah,
it's like,
some great stuff.
Have fun along the way.
Yeah.
Do the best that you can do, but enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
like,
good.
Do the best that you can do, but have fun.
Yeah. Well, that's some quality advice there.
Not bad.
That's really good. In fact, actually, we have been having fun, making fun out of me all through this video, watching just how well you thrashed me at Keepy Ups. So let's watch our last few and see how well you actually got on in the end. Oh, well, there you go. No one would guess that you ever actually played for Burnley Ladies all those years ago, would they?
Yeah, it wasn't my best performance because I'm really, really rusty. I used to be a lot better, but I still beat you.
You did. In fact, just to satisfy my competitive edge, if anyone has ever beaten Hettie's score at kick-ups, why don't you let us know in the comments? So as we've been talking about enjoying ourselves and having a bit of fun, I thought, seeing as we are all about creating a safe space to explore the big issues of life and faith, we should do that in a fun way. And so I had an idea. My new idea is Dear 13-Year-Old Me. It's our series, because I quite enjoyed animating Mr. Klopp. I thought, why don't we animate some more people and ask them what they would say to their 13-year-old self? And we might find some genuine quotes, or we might just make them say things that would be hilarious. So, if you have any suggestions of who I could include in the series Dear 13-Year-Old Me, then why don't you drop your suggestions in the comments right now? And if you've enjoyed this and you're worried that you might miss out on something like this in the future, then you better make sure that you hit subscribe and tap the notification bell just so you can always get notified when, ooh, there's a new Safe Space video. And then you can watch it and comment and like and just enjoy it. And you know, come and be with us and just have a great time. Okay, so we'll see you in our next video. Bye!